Ooh. Kiva. Hey everyone, I'm back after a long time. I know that even though these videos aren't getting watched as much, I'm still gonna be doing them because I love them and I love what I've been doing. I haven't been posting a lot yet. The reason for that was that the puppies, they were a major responsibility. Every time I would go to my girlfriend's house, I would have to take care of them while she was at work. Sort of like we switched roles and she became the husband, I became the wife that stays home with the kids. Other than that, I've been taking care of them, doing my best, and sadly, around Labor Day weekend and that week, they started to pass away very badly. The first one that passed away was Chino. If you guys go to my original Instagram page, you guys will see the post that I put about him. My girlfriend barely got the ashes barely yesterday, which is today's a 12. Today's a 12. So yesterday she got them, and she was very sad because she had gotten the ashes back. The other ones they just passed away. Um, we don't know exactly what's been going on, but I can tell you this right now. My special guest, her name is Kiva. She's been with me. She is one of the few surviving ones. We have another one. We have two actually. We have Snowball and Oreo, which have been with us the longest now. And Kiba is the one that's staying with all of us, even though it wasn't fair for us. We're trying to make everything good for them. I'm keeping a watch on her while my girlfriend takes care of Snowball and Oreo in her house. She hasn't been sleeping well, and I know it's a hustle to keep a watch on them. I have to go to school, so my sister takes care of her. My mom has recently been taking care of her. Oh, now you're shy, huh? Now you're a little camera shy, huh? Say hi. Say hi, Kiwa. Alright. So lately I've been doing some stuff on my own. Other than that, I've been also working on my costume for Halloween. I know it's September, but you know it's not bad to get an early start on things. I'm actually gonna have two costumes this year for one day. I'm gonna be dressed as Ken from Tokyo Ghoul, and for the night I have a surprise. I'm gonna be trying to get a mask and put something on so it can be a little bit more scary and for my face not to show. As for my Ken costume, I am gonna be dyeing my hair kind of like partly white, like kind of like a silver, grayish white, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. The tattoo that I've been telling you guys about, that it was gonna be a boat, I changed my mind. I want my first tattoo to actually have some meaning to it. So, due to the unfortunate events that have passed, I'm now putting a heart with a little paw on it, as you guys can see on the screen, and it's gonna be representing the lost puppies that have gone to heaven. They're in a better place, a place where they will never be alone. They never like to be alone. They're gonna be with my girlfriend's other dog, which was Rocky. They're also gonna be with my grandpa that passed away when I was around 5 or 6 years old. My grandma that passed away on my dad's side. They're going to be taking good care of them, but most importantly, God is going to be with them. They're going to be sitting on a little piece of clown or playing along, taking naps along the warm sun. And the reason I'm saying this with such calmness is because I have already surpassed most of my grief stage. I would used to blame myself for it because, you know what, I didn't take care of them as much. But how, like my mom has been talking to me about, all life is borrowed. No life is taken for granted. God chose to take them early yes, it was a disgrace. It was such a bad timing, but now they're with him. They're just sleeping, doing whatever they love to do. Especially all of them. They used to sleep. They used to play a lot, then watch TV. So, so in other words, I have surpassed most of my grief stage. Sadly, my girlfriend hasn't, but during this week, I'm gonna be with her. We're gonna get the shots for these little three guys so they can survive. Not only that, but we're also gonna be paying a lot of attention to them, and we're gonna start paying attention to Leo and Jada as well. We're gonna be more careful with them now. We haven't discovered yet. We might think it's worms because we've been looking around, and parvo isn't exactly what can be killing them. Maybe it could have been worms. They were eating. Some of them were eating their feces, so it could have promoted from there. Other than that, we just hope that they survive, especially Kiba, especially Oreo and Snowball. Has happened, but also my mom and I have been going through some stuff, some struggles, but I know it's a lot for me and my mom, me and Ashley to be dealing with. But later on, this is all gonna pass. September break started, so we're in the second month, in the second week, and I feel that this is gonna pass real fast. The problem is gonna go by fast, and the year is gonna go by fast. Um, right now, Kiba is a month and 3 weeks, so that's another week that she has been given to live. I hope she gets many more. I hope Leo does, and I hope Jada does as well as the other two puppies that are with my girlfriend right now, where I'm making her life a living hell because they are becoming in a way that if you touch them, they're like, pause off, man, pause off. And she's becoming one too. She tends to bark sometimes, but other than that, she's playful. She follows me. I've been walking her without her leash, without her harness, which is not necessarily a thing because they're puppies, but I tend to walk real fast because of my legs. But she keeps up the pace. Right now she's sleeping. She's taking like a little nap. I've been feeding her 3 times a day, one full can throughout the day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And also I've been giving her a lot of exercise so she can get her muscles stimulated, maybe get her body all cleansed up. And one of the other things, I'm sorry guys, it's just that my turtle is trying to escape right now and it fell down. I have 2 pets now in my home, which are my turtle and my puppy. Not much has passed. These unfortunate events have been creating a lot of tragedy amongst all of us, but we have to keep moving on. But they're not going to be forgotten. As much as I want them, I had to deal with it, and later on they're going to be part of my skin. I'm going to have that tattoo. I'm going to have that tattoo with me. I'm going to be doing whatever I can possibly to help them, take care of them, and mostly do whatever I can. I haven't played many games mainly because of them. Also, my membership has ended with PlayStation. Not because I don't want to play it or I sold my PS4. I still have my PS4, but it's just that I've been so busy with them. I really don't take my PS4 anymore to my girlfriend's house where the internet and all that stuff would happen. And pretty much it. I'm gonna be doing some videos and mostly be uploading them when I go to her house, which is actually this weekend for their shots. But sadly, I wasn't able to put my Pip-Boy review because I had gotten a Pip-Boy, not the Bluetooth edition, but it was the classical one, the first one that came out that you would put your phone in there. And the reason I don't have it anymore is because I sold it to get a little bit of extra money to help my girlfriend because she was doing all these payments and everything. And since I been trying to look for a job, money is a real big issue amongst everything. So I decided to help her, and I sold it to some guy who was actually a soldier, and I'm very proud to say that, like, man, that's awesome. Like, I know that there's a lot of gamers out there, but he wanted it. He liked that it was in good condition. It was in great condition. I was surprised as well, but I mean, that just tells me that he's more dedicated, and I say thank you. His money actually helped my girlfriend out a little bit, and I'm gonna try to sell my Xbox 360 mainly because I don't play it as much as anymore. I already have done my games, already playing them, and not only that, but she has an Xbox 360 at home. So technically, if I keep some of my games and I sell the others, I'll probably like just play at her house. And she's like, "No, just take it to your house." I'll be like, you never did it." But that's her Xbox. She got it with her stuff, and yeah. Um, Not only that, but I'm also gonna be letting my hair grow a lot more, mainly because of the costume. Because I wanna try to give it like a little bit of split. I'm also turning it. I'm putting my hair on my right side because his patch covers his right eye. His left eye is out in the open, so I have to get this. I used to be able to see more. I mean, I see with this side, so I can just go like that. But it's gonna be a problem because I want to give it an exact um, detail to the character, which is a kid with the left side, where the like the red and black eye covering his good eye. But other than that, I'm gonna be doing a lot of it. Uh, Other than that, letting my hair grow and dyeing it, I'm gonna try to look for a contact, at least one, so I can cover this side. I don't need to cover both eyes. It would be cool, but I mainly just need one eye for the day, and also like see if I can get to see through it. Although I don't know how these contacts work. I use contacts, but they're prescription ones. So I don't know how exactly I'm gonna be working, how it's gonna affect me with the big eye contact that's gonna like almost like go through my whole eye. Uh, and then again, I'm doing all of this again on a phone, not on my iPhone, not on my busted phone. Doing this on another phone, on Galaxy S7, which has better resolution that I know of sometimes. Mainly because my how do you call it? My camera was left in my girlfriend's house. I can't get in because we were gonna think of me taking care of Kiba for a month in my house, which is an apartment, which was gonna really like some difficulties because I can't leave her by herself here for at least 4 or 5 hours because that's how much of time I go to school. Um, she would be crying and screaming. She was crying and screaming when I would go downstairs just to get her food. That's how bad it is. So now we're knowing that they're getting their shots, and maybe it's not a disease that can be transmitted yet. Worms are pretty high risk. Once they get their shots, they're gonna be clean from them. It's gonna clean them. And she'll be back to being with her little brothers for now, and then maybe later on with her mom and dad. And pretty much she's gonna be growing with us. Leo's gonna be growing with her. Jada is as well. Man, because we wanted to keep one puppy so they wouldn't go into depression, because they already got the month used to seeing them, and if they automatically just stop seeing them, they can go into depression. They can actually kill them. It's one of the things we don't want them to do. We want them to live with us as much as possible. And pretty much it. Other than that, I have a ThinkGeek patch, and I went to ThinkGeek that opened in Sil Vista, which is around my town, El Paso, mostly Texas, and it's pretty nice. I like it. I'm gonna try to buy more stuff from there. I'm just letting this whole problem with money and puppies like get flattened out first, and then I'll probably be doing my stuff. Other than that, I've been struggling with it, but I'll get through it. I'll get through it. Kiba! Kiba!